Son Goku!
So hey guys, this is part 2 of What If Goku was a female legendary Super Saiyan. So let's begin. Where we last left off, we were right at the end of the Saiyan saga, where Goku fought the... I don't remember if I said this or not, but I think they would be a little stronger. But I still think, Piccolo would die. Yeah, I still think he would die. Not because of him being weak, it's just because... Let's just start it. So, Goku, Krillin, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu getting ready to fight Nappa and Vegeta. But before Goku got... No, I'm sorry. Goku was already there. Vegeta's saying, oh, for real? You're going to have a female Saiyan fight for you? What are you doing, Kakarina? My name's not Kakarina, I am Goku. And I'm going to kill you. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, Nappa, Goku would be busy fighting Vegeta. Nappa would fight them, the other Saiyans. He would kill... No, he would, plant the Cybermens. And there's a whole bunch more. I think it was like 8 or 10. I'm gonna say it was 8. There would be 18. And some of them would die, but it's not because of their being weaker. It's just because of how much it drained their stamina. Piccolo would be really injured. He would be huffing a whole bunch, and he would be sneaking attacked by a Cyberman. I still think Yamcha would die too, because, like, he's really weak. I think Tien would be alright. Chaozu, I think would still be dead. Because he hasn't done a lot of training. So, Goku was busy fighting Vegeta. And Goku's like, are you seriously want to fight me? And, wait a minute. I think I let Raditz live. I forgot Raditz. Yeah, Raditz is the second strongest to Goku right now in the Z Fighters. I mean, so he would also be helping. He would be helping them as well. He would be fighting Nappa, while the other Z Fighters would be fighting the Cybermens. Goku would get angry because he would literally sense power levels going down. You can sense Kami dying. He would sense Chaozu and Yamcha dying. Goku would get really angry. Her eyes would start turning yellow, and her hair would start spiking up it's like Super Saiyan 1, but basically like false Super Saiyan. The hair would, it's like, when Goku, the filler episode where he was in Namek, he was in Otherworld fighting Frieza and Cell when his hair would spike up, but he wouldn't be a Super Saiyan, he would just have the Super Saiyan aura. So it's like that, but instead her eyes are orange. I'm gonna say she would have Kaioken times, Kaioken times 6. So she would be fighting Vegeta. Now, the Akari form is a 10 times. It's basically like Goku would be power level 10, let's say. It would be 10 times, so he would be 100. I'm not 100. I mean, if you had a power level 1, it'd be 10 times, so it'd be 100. So, her power level would really grow. She would basically be trashing Vegeta. Vegeta would get really angry. He would lose the... Nappa would still be alive, but really damaged. He would tell Nappa to... Because if he was to reach the Blood Waves, it would drain his power level down a little bit. So Nappa would lose the... My god, like, the Burst Open to Mix ability. That can, it's like the False Moon. So, he would lose that. They would turn to Great. I wouldn't say Nappa would, because he knocked out after he used that. Vegeta would turn into a Great Ape. The others are injured really bad. So Goku would be... Because, like... Let me think. Okay. I'm not saying she didn't use Kaioken in this. I'm gonna say, his power level was a little higher than hers. While she's using the Akari state versus the Great Ape. The only thing is, he's a little stronger than her, but she's faster than him. Yeah. So she would use the Kaioken to, just to help her get away faster, like move faster. She would use the Kaioken, and then boom, would basically be playing like Tom and Jerry running around. She would use the Kamehameha wave. Kamehameha. It is, oh my, yeah. So instead of, it's like this in the ritual, but instead Vegeta's a Great Ape. So it would be the Clash, but it's the Akari form Goku versus the Great form of Vegeta. I think Vegeta could use the Mouth Beam with the Gala Gun. So it'd be like 3 beams against 1 beam. I mean, 2 beams against 1 beam. So he would use the Gala Gun and the Mouth Blast. She would use Kaioken times 2 just to push it away from her, and it would trash Vegeta. Vegeta would be, basically, I'm gonna say he would keep his tail. I don't know if I said this or not, but, in this one I'm gonna say, since Goku is a female legendary Super Saiyan, her genetics are a little different. So normally when a Saiyan's tail gets ripped off or destroyed, they would not grow back unless they're children. Hers is like permanently with her. It's just, she don't know how to summon the moon ability. The burst up and mix. So she's just relying on the Akari state. I'm gonna say in this one, since she can't control her grape state that much, but her Akari form, when the moon's active, it makes her Akari form less controllable. Yeah. Kind of like Broly. So, she would help her brother up. Her brother would be really injured. Because he also got stink attacked by the Saiyans. He would use the double Sunday. He would kill some of them, but he would still be hit from the behind. So, Vegeta would go, like he would flee. Goku would be really exhausted, so she would, since she was the Kaioken times 2, her body's really damaged, basically. I think it was, it damaged the body a little bit, so she passed out, basically. Raditz would pick her up, and, the others, I'm saying, Krillin, Tien, and I think Yamcha, I forgot if I said this or not, but in this timeline, instead of she having kids with Goku. Goku's a girl, so yeah. She would have kids with... Chi-Chi would have a kid with Yamcha. And I'm going to call her... Parent. Yamcha. Y'all can leave a comment. Comment if y'all want whatever name you want to call Yamcha's kid. It could be a boy or a girl. Let's show. No, I'm gonna say it's a girl. No, it's a boy. I'm gonna say it's a boy. Y'all can pick whatever your name it is. It's Chi-Chi's and Yamcha's kid. So, Tien. The only survivors in this would be Tien, Krillin, Raditz. Nappa would still be on Earth. He would be really hurt. Like, he's basically disabled until he gets a senzu bean. So he's like, Goku would wake up. She wouldn't be that damaged. It's just her. She's not used to the Kaioken with her Wrath state or the Akari form. So I'm gonna say Nappa would turn sides because Vegeta left him. Vegeta was about to kill him. Like, the beam was going towards him, too. Let's say Goku knocked the beam away. It was going towards him until Raditz saved him with the double Sunday. So I'm going to say Nappa would go with Krillin and Tien. Yeah. Now, they would still find out about Piccolo coming ship and everything. The only ones would stay in this is, I'm going to say Raditz would stay with Goku. So Raditz and Goku, I'm going to say everyone went ahead and went, right? The gravity machine would still be made. Raditz and Goku would go in there. Now, Raditz would have the advantage because Goku haven't been in the 10 times gravity machine before. So, I'm going to say, for Goku's sake, they would start off with 4 times. And, yeah, they would start up and eventually go up to 100 times gravity? They'll eventually go up to 120 times gravity. They had, like, a whole bunch of senzu beans, too. I'm gonna say Nappa, Raditz would teach her the double Sunday. And Goku would teach him the Kaioken with the Kamehameha. They would start training a lot. And, I'm gonna say, really, like, since right now, without the Akari form or Kaioken, Raditz is a little stronger than her because he had a head start. But her genetics, since she is the legendary Super Saiyan, her power level is, like, it's really easy for her to get a lot stronger. So, I'm gonna say, like, he's like 10 times, like say her power level was 800, and it ain't. He would be 810, but it's not 800 though. So, they would get on Namek. The Krillin and them would get there before Goku, or Kakarina, and Raditz. Nappa would basically change sides because, Nappa, Vegeta betrayed him. Now, Vegeta doesn't have his tail. Now, I'm going to say he does have his tail, but it's, he got beaten down to a pulp and passed out, so his transformation went back to normal. So, excuse me. Okay. Nappa would still have his tail. He would have his Zenkai boost, so he would be I'm going to say, since, yeah. Krillin. You know what? I'm just gonna say Nappa's the 3rd strongest. I think y'all can pick. I'll just say right now, Krillin's the 4th strongest, and Yamcha's the 5th strongest. Now Piccolo did train with them a bit, so it's different. He's weaker than them right now. I'm gonna say everything for the others except Nappa would help him because he would be undercover and acting like he's working with Frieza, and they would eventually meet Kami, and even though I'm not Kami, Great Elder Guru, they would get the Dragon Balls, everything. But the funny part is, it's like it's kind of like in canon, but Gohan ain't there. He would hit Krillin in the chest, Vegeta. Nappa would be there, and he's stronger than Vegeta. Well, not stronger, but like with Nappa and Tien will beat him if they team up. Like Vegeta right now hasn't had a big enough Zenkai. He's a lot stronger than him, but like teamwork actually helps a lot. He would get a hit off Vegeta. Vegeta would knock out Krillin and not knock him out, but like hit them both in the chest. They would still have the Dragon Ball. I'm gonna say everything's like about the same. Up until they get to Elder Guru. Guru would, since Nappa's starting to get a change of heart like Raditz, he would unlock the same mechanic, just no Gohan. He would unlock their potential. He would unlock Krillin, Tien, and Nappa's potential, and still nail in Dende. Yeah. So, this is before the fight with Vegeta against Zarbon. So right at this point, Nappa's stronger than Vegeta, but eventually it's Vegeta's stronger. So everything's up to the same until Goku and Raditz get there. Goku can now lose 10% of Kaioken 10 times. Raditz, can lose 5 times 5. The Ginyu Force would have came, and they would trash the rest. Like, Nappa's barely breathing. Vegeta would also be trashed. Like, he would be really injured. Yeah. Nail would not buy them time yet. Everyone would die, like, in canon of the Ginyu Force. I'm gonna say Gudo dies, but the rest doesn't. Until Goku and Raditz came. Sorry. Goku would get a lot angry, but he wouldn't lose his Akari state. She wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm used to him being a guy. She would lose Kaioken times 2 just to get there faster. When she gets there, she'll like instantly turn it off. She's some sensu beans. She would trash. Her and Raditz would trash them. Now, in this timeline, Raditz would get his body swapped with Ginyu. How it would work is first Goku, then they would swap again, back to, it would swap back to Ginyu's body, and then Raditz, and then back. Vegeta would trash Raditz because, Ginyu hasn't had time in that body, so his power level will be a lot weaker. So, they would both get into the healing chambers. Well, Raditz didn't get hurt. I'm saying Raditz didn't get hurt in this, but Goku did. So Raditz would just get in the healing chamber for like a couple of an hour, and by the time that he gets out, it's when Frieza's second form, when he transformed to second form, and by that time Piccolo has just been revived. Sorry, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in a long time, so I may get it mixed up. Sorry about that. Stupid pop-up. Give me just a minute, guys. Okay. So, Raditz would get healed a lot quicker. He would get to Frieza's first form also it shouldn't say first form. But in this timeline, since Raditz is helping, Piccolo would get revived a little early. And he would go and fuse with Nail. And he would also encounter Great Elder Guru. And I'm gonna make this juicy. So he would turn good in this one. He would go to Great Elder Guru, and he would ask for Krillin. Oh my God, Krillin! Piccolo to fuse with him. Piccolo would be shocked, but he would eventually, because Guru would be like, with this power, you would be able to defeat. You'd be able to defeat Frieza. He would fuse with Frieza. Now I'm gonna say at this one, even in Frieza's third form, he would be trash to Piccolo. Goku would just get healed right after Piccolo bullies third form Frieza, and he would turn to his final form. They would all get there, and Goku would get really angry, and he would go there. He would be there, since he just got healed, he would go there a lot faster. But I'm saying this timeline, since Piccolo is fused with Guru, he can actually unlock people's potential. So when Raditz got there, he unlocked his potential. They would start gaining up on Frieza until Frieza loses 20% of his power. Goku would get there, and the rest are he got, since Guru, he was losing like 50%, 40%, I mean, and he would basically hurt them really bad. Until Goku gets there, and he wouldn't even need a spirit bomb. He would be basically, he wouldn't lose his Akari state, because he's still having trouble controlling it somewhat. Like, sometimes he can activate it at will, and sometimes he can't. Like, when he fought Vegeta. So right now, she's only using the Kaioken. She don't really need to use the Kaioken, but she made Frieza use the full power, like, went 100% when normal Canon Goku was Super Saiyan. And he would get really angry and use the Death Slicer. And Goku would actually dodge this, but it would hit Nappa and Raditz. She would get really mad. She would start turning yellow. Her hair would start turning yellow. And her hair would turn yellow. And then, since I'm gonna say it also hit Krillin, and her head, instead of Super Saiyan 1, it would be Super Saiyan grade 2. No, I'm gonna say normal Super Saiyan, but then she would go into her legendary form. Her legendary Super Saiyan form, she would have little control. She would tell the others to go. Give me a mechanism. And then she would, basically, the rest would they would still take the bodies of Krillin, Nappa, and Raditz's body. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say in this one, Denne's not killed. So he would still, he needs a lot more time to heal them, because of their bodies like that. So where they would get on the ship, and Goku would go crazy. Or Kakarina, you can call her whatever you want. She would start bullying 100% Frieza, and she would have no mercy. She would actually, this is this form of Broly. The DBS version. This form. And when she first went Super Saiyan, she would be the yellow hair form. Give me this form. Okay, give me just a second. I'm sorry, guys. She would torture Frieza, and she would end him before the planet explodes. But the thing is, I'm gonna say the planet, right before she killed Frieza, it would start to, not because the Frieza done it, it was just because of Goku's legendary form, like the energy is going off of her body and destroying the place. So she would have to get gone, but it's different than canon, or Frieza would not have done it. So she would get and go to Yarjet, like in canon. And, like in canon, yeah. Now, in this timeline, Vegeta would not get with Bulma. Bulma would get married to, gets married to Raditz. And they would have Ranch, but with blue hair. Female, like, it's like R&R, but no, like, instead of Blanche, she would marry Tien in this one. Not married, they would start dating again. They wouldn't have a kid, though, yet. So, I'm kind of letting R&R in this, but it's not, you know, Ranch. She's not the same Ranch as canon, but she is. So, they would have Ranch. No, Krillin. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Krillin. I mean Trunks, but they would have Trunks. But in this one, his hair's still blue, but the fathers are different. Goku would get to Earth. Now, Vegeta would be looking for her. Goku would get to Earth with the Yarjet clothing. Give me just a second, guys. Sorry, that's the phone. Okay. Sorry, guys. That was my phone. I had to answer it. Sorry again. She would get to Earth, but there would still be a mysterious figure. Her name would be... Wait a minute. Let me think, guys. Sorry. Okay. They would get together. This is right before... Yeah. They would get together. Goku would kill... Not Goku, the future warrior. Her name is Ginyu the Second. She would kill Frieza and King Kalo murderously. Like, she would destroy them. But in this, she would meet Goku, or Kakarina, whatever you want to call her, and she would tell her about the androids and the hurt virus and that. She would say goodbye. Oh yeah, about the androids. So, Vegeta and Goku would get together in this. Yeah, they would get together in this, because I want to try to continue, like, a continuation of Goku T23. What if Goku was a girl? But I'm merging... Sorry about that. I'm merging... I want to do, like, a half and half of Goku. Goku T23 and Moscow X. Because right now Moscow X is still doing it, but Goku T23 ain't. So... But I'm making my own version of this, because in both of them, Goku's not a legendary Super Saiyan. So, Goku would, get with Vegeta. That'll be weird. Yeah. But, eventually, Raditz would be asking Goku, "Hey, Kakarina." "Yeah, Raditz?" "I've been thinking. Are those magical orb balls here? Wish-granting orbs here?" And she would say, "Yeah." "Well, I wanted to ask something of them." Now, right before we continue this, I'm going to go back a little when they just got to Earth and the Dragon Balls are ready to be granted again. Namek would still get their planet back, so yeah. Now we go back. They would grant the dragon, and they would ask if Goku's mother and father could be brought back. Bardock and Gine. I'm sorry, but that wish is far beyond my power." So they would ask him, would the Namekian Dragon Balls work? And he would say yes, they would. So Goku would ask to be brought to Namek. with Raditz. They would go to Namek. They would ask the Namekians there for a wish, basically. So they have 3 wishes, right? They would, for the first one, they would wish for Bardock and Ginyu soul to be brought back. Bardock's soul to be not clans anymore. The second wish is they would wish for them to come back to life. The third wish would be to bring them straight back to Namek before they die of lack of oxygen. Okay. They would come back, and then Goku would instant transmission back to Earth with Bardock, Ginyu, and Raditz. So yeah, they would be brought back. They would start getting the other kids. Now in this one, Goku's house would still be upgraded. Because Bulma's married to Raditz, he would want to make his little sister's house more suitable for her. So her house would be advanced. And he would give some of the money to her so she can get food and that. So, Vegeta and Goku would get together and they would have their child, our first child. Her name would be Ginyu the Second, after Goku's mother. Yeah. Now, she would give birth. Never mind. She's pregnant during the time where they fought, right when they fought the androids. She's pregnant. Goku would go into her Super Saiyan state. Yeah, first she would use her Akari state and try to fight them. Now she's not really pregnant, like her belly's not really fat, so she would be lacking on training. And eventually the Heart Virus would get to her, and she would hurry up and go Super Saiyan and try to end it, but she would eventually get beaten down and passed out, and then Vegeta would save her. She would have, while she's having the Heart Virus, where Vegeta's fighting and going after the android, trying to kill him, Cell would be brought back. Now, right before then, Cell would be brought back, and he would go after the androids while they're in there. In the lab, he would absorb the 1718 right off the bat into perfect Cell. Now, at the time, future Ginyu, Goku, Vegeta's future daughter, would come to Earth and help Bardock, because Ginyu the first went and brought Goku back to Earth. Back to her house. So Vegeta, future Ginyu, Bardock, Raditz, Nappa, and Rancha's still kid. They would all have the Super Saiyan forms by that time. Well, some of them would. They're still trying to get the hang of it. Vegeta would be on Earth this time, though. So I'm gonna say, yeah, he would teach the others Super Saiyan. Grade 1. They would go after the androids, and they would get basically mauled. Now, Goku would be dealing with the Heart Virus, and while she's suffering, like, you know how Goku and Cadence was passed out because of the Heart Virus, while she's, out of it, she would give birth to Ginyu. Ginyu, her mother, Ginyu the First, helped deliver Ginyu the Second. So basically, in this one, I'm letting Goku be the queen, basically, since King Vegeta's dead. Vegeta's the king, means Goku's the queen. So, right, they would lose against Cell, and Cell would want to give them a chance to, because he really wants to fight Goku, but they told him he can't because she's pregnant, and she's dealing with a virus. So he would say, okay, instead of 10 days, he would be, I'm giving you 12 days. That should be enough. Train and get stronger and then come back and fight me. So, Goku would get, they started, Goku would, Piccolo, I forgot to say Piccolo was there too. So they would come back and Goku would still be, dealing with the virus. Vegeta missed his daughter's birth. He would be really, mad. He would, hold his daughter, Ginyu II, and he would basically be happy. He's a father. So, Piccolo was thinking to try to help the virus, the medicine. He was thinking about unlocking Vegeta, Ginyu II, Ginyu I, and Goku's potential to see if it would help him. So, because he did fuse with Great Elder Guru, so it wouldn't help that much. But eventually, she would wake up. She'd be like, "Oh, my baby," hold it and everything. So, Vegeta would tell Goku, "Hey, Kakarina." "Yes, sweetie." "Yes, Vegeta, sweetie." They would get ready to go to the Hopper time chamber. So, okay. So, since Raditz is married to Bulma, they had brunch. Raditz would ask his wife, because they were going to the Hot Bug Time Chamber, he would ask his wife for a whole bunch of food capsules. So in this one, they could, instead of them all doing 2 at a time, like a cannon because of food, it would be Goku, Vegeta, future Ginyu, and Raditz would be training all together in the Hot Bug Time Chamber. Now, I'm going to stop this right here, and I'm going to try to say something. Now, if y'all don't want to reply, it's fine, I'll do my own, but y'all can vote in the comments. Will, Goku just get Super Saiyan 2? I'm going to let them all master Super Saiyan Grade 4, but will Goku just get Super Saiyan 2? Or will they all get Super Saiyan 2 because of them all fighting together? Or, should Vegeta just get Super Saiyan 2? I'll let y'all pick, okay? Or Raditz, not Raditz, but y'all can pick, okay? Leave a like and subscribe and see you.